Failure is a word that makes most of us uneasy. It's something we fear, something we try to avoid at all costs. But here's the thing. Failure is one of life's greatest teachers. The truth is, every successful person you know has failed, many times over. What sets them apart is that they didn't let those failures define them. Instead, they chose to learn from them. Think of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Imagine the perseverance it took to keep going, to view every failure not as a defeat, but as valuable feedback. That's the mindset we all need to embrace. Each failure carries a lesson, a hidden insight waiting to be discovered. I remember hearing the story of a young entrepreneur who poured their heart into launching a startup. When the first product flopped, they felt crushed. But instead of giving up, they paused, reflected, and asked themselves, what went wrong? What can I do better next time? It was through this process that they refined their idea, eventually building a business that thrived. Failure wasn't the end of the road, it was a stepping stone. Learning from failure requires self-reflection. It's not about beating yourself up or dwelling on what went wrong, it's about taking a moment to sit with your emotions, to understand the experience. Ask yourself, why did this happen? What part of this outcome was within my control? And what can I do differently next time? When we reflect deeply, we discover the wisdom hidden in our struggles. Once you've reflected, the next step is to apply what you've learned. Maybe it's adjusting your strategy, seeking new advice, or building different skills. Every failure is a chance to grow stronger, to become wiser, to develop the grit you need to succeed. It's this cycle of learning and adapting that leads to progress. Remember, resilience isn't built by avoiding failure, it's built by facing it head-on and rising every time you fall. You're not alone in facing setbacks. We all have dreams, goals, and aspirations that sometimes don't go as planned, but that's okay. The most important thing is to keep moving forward, to keep learning, to keep growing. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. It's the foundation on which greatness is built. So the next time you experience a setback, remember, it's not a dead end. It's a detour, an opportunity to discover a better way forward. Embrace failure, learn from it, and let it propel you toward your dreams. You have the strength to turn every fall into a new beginning. If this message inspired you, make sure to subscribe and click the bell so you never miss more lessons on turning obstacles into opportunities. And in the comments, share a time when you turned failure into a stepping stone. Let's learn from each other and grow together.